What up, peeps? It's your boy, Church Boy, back again with another video just for you. Yo, how y'all been? Hopefully you guys are doing well out there, man. I hope and pray you guys are doing well. Crazy weekend. Definitely had a crazy weekend, man. Busy, you know, but it's all good. That's what life is, man. If you stay busy, you know, that means, you know, your mind is constantly moving, and you definitely want your mind moving and learning new things and doing new things. So I'm not against that. I've received so many requests to have a listen to Rush YYZ, and you guys know I'm enjoying this Rush journey. This Rush journey is nothing short of amazing. I'm loving this guy, the Geddy Lee and Neil Peart and Alex, man. These guys for our three-piece, these guys are ripping it up. So no, I'm not going to be disappointed. But you told me to listen to YYZ. And you guys told me that YYZ were the call letters for their Canadian airport in their area. So I'm not sure what exactly it means, but hopefully this song lets us know what YYZ means. So without further ado, here's Rush performing YYZ. Let's do this. That bass in there. Now is Geddy Lee using like some type of flanger on his bass? It sounds like it's some type of flanger on there. Those two riffs that they've played so far, those were dope. Little odd though. And I'm not sure what this video means. You guys actually told me to watch this video version. You guys told me that it would tell me what YYZ means. So I'm still out there on it. I'm not sure what the song means, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, this song, it's minor. All right, they're in the minor keys. All right, and I like the runs that Geddy Lee just hit. I'm definitely feeling the guitar riffs and the drums. I mean, his toms, Neil Peart, they're always tuned to perfection. They're always tuned to absolute perfection. But back to the bass. All right, the bass, what he just did there, and I am not going to try to play those riffs that I'm hearing right now. I'm not going to even attempt to do it. But what he just did by hitting those harmonics, absolutely love harmonics, and harmonics are this. They're this. He hit the harmonics right after he did the run, but he doesn't hit the harmonics like I hit the harmonics. He strummed up and hit the, so he said, but I like to hit my harmonics like this, like that. But he was like very aggressive in his strumming. He did it very cleanly, and it seems like he played it hard, but he strummed up. I can't even do it. It's like, ooh, I gotta work on that. But yeah, I hit mine like this. But for him to do it that clean, that fast, oh man, that is very nice. Takes a lot of practice. Very skillful playing there, man. I'm enjoying this band. Like I said, the riff is minor. And a lot of people, they can't play in minor keys. Most people stay in the major keys, man. Most people can't even run in the minors. They have to be major and pentatonic. So I'm definitely impressed with these guys here. They're definitely killing it. So I'm assuming there are no words in this song. So I'm gonna have to figure out and watch the video as to what YYZ means. So, but let's let him continue on though. The way they timed that hit when he came out of that run, I'm loving it. Yeah. So clean. Yeah. Is someone trying to stop them from making music? Is that what they're saying? Like, was someone hating on them in this song? Is that what I'm getting? Correct me if I'm wrong, and I know you guys will. That first tom, oh.
Hey, Dirk, let's go back to the station.
Great. I got the new Rush cassette for the road.
Yes? What the heck does that mean?
Probably some new term for marijuana.
No good dope-smoking degenerates.
I know I wasn't mispronouncing it. Is it Yiz, not YYZ? Is it Yiz? Dang.
I should have known as soon as I saw those kimonos.
I'm over here saying YYZ, and is it Yiz? I don't know. But that last drum, that drum segment there where he hit those toms, that was the first tom. Tuned to perfection. There are a lot of, believe it or not, there are a lot of drummers out there who don't tune their drums. You know, they may act like they're tuning. Oh, get a tuning key and tune them up. Oh, that sounds about right. But no, not many drummers out there are actually tuning their drums. I love when I see a drummer actually taking time to meticulously tune their drums. I love it, because that tells me that they care about the tone that comes from the drum skin. There are a lot of drummers who are out there and they get gigs and they just go and play the beat. They play the song and it's cool, you know, but to a musician who knows what the drums are supposed to sound like, you know, for someone to perform with drums that are out of tune, it's irritating. It really is. And I can tell that that Neil Peart tunes his drums. Great. It's great playing. He loves those toms. I love it. I absolutely adore it. I can't get enough of it. These riffs that they use in this song, like I mentioned earlier, they're minor, they're odd, but they made it all sound good. They made it all sound good, and what it reminds me of is, it's because it's an odd riff, and because of their skillful playing, they made it sound good. It reminds me of the time where I had a chance to play with a guitarist from my city who is a beast of a guitarist. He is a beast. His name is Josh. Josh, I would go and see wherever I would see his band often. All right, at least every month I would go see them at whatever venue that they were playing at. And I was a fan of this band. Like, man, these guys kill. But in particular, Josh was a beast guitarist. And he was working with the singer that I knew. You know, I knew his singer. You know, I was like, oh, man, you guys have a nice band. And she was like, yeah, you know, we're going to be playing at that event at the church. And I was like, I'll be playing at that event at the church. You know, well, she was like, well, Josh will be the guitarist. Like, oh, snap. And I was excited. And of course, I didn't find out that he was going to be playing on the gig until a week prior to that. So when we got to the gig, you know, I told him how it was an honor to play with him. I had met him many times before that, but I expressed to him that it was an honor to share the stage with him. And we got in the groove, and I'm not sure if you guys know how church works, but the church is not organized like when it comes to a set, you know, especially when you belong to a holiness or apostolic church. Random people just bust out in a song, you know, or someone may shout. Now, if you guys know what shouting is there's a particular type of music that has to be played when someone is shouting. When someone shouts, you have to play a tune. Of course, I'm not going to play it because you guys you're not going to know what it is. You're not going to recognize it. But people started shouting in the church, and I started playing. And Josh was looking at my fingers, and he was looking, and then about 30 seconds later, he started just playing a little something, and it sounded okay. I was like, okay, Josh, you know, I know he's never played in church before, you know? And then after the shouting was all over and we ended the shouting segment there, he whispered to me, he was like, hey man, what was that riff you were just playing? I was like, oh, that's shouting music. It's a different kind of church music. It's a music that's played when someone is running around the church and dancing, you know? And he was like, man, that is unique. That's nice. You know, we had a little brief discussion, you know, while other things were going on in the church, and he was amazed by the shouting music. And it's such an odd music. It's an odd music, and that's what I think about when I hear a riff like and it's kind of similar to shouting music as far as how odd it is, but it sounds good when it all comes together. If you guys know what I'm saying. I don't know why these riffs made me think of that Josh situation, but it makes me think of the shouting music in particular, because it's a unique riff. Now, of course, if you go look up on YouTube like shouting music, you're going to see a lot of these new musicians throwing a lot of licks inside of the shouting music. If you can, look up just flat bass shouting music, straight shouting music, and you'll see it's very repetitive, but it's very unique, and it's like what Rush just played in his YYZ or Yiz. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I missed something. But it's similar to what these guys play as far as the uniqueness of it. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this song. There were no lyrics at all, and I'm still kind of confused as to what YYZ or Yiz means. But I enjoyed the music nonetheless. Interesting video too. Very interesting video, man. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for suggesting things. I'm definitely enjoying this Rush kick, man. And I love the song. I'm loving this journey so far. But I want you guys, if you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe. And even if you don't do that, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. All I want you to do is take care of each other, love each other, peace. God bless.